Today, I'll show you how to replace the stereo on this 2010 Honda Fit. We'll walk step by step so you can do this at home with just a few basic tools. We're going to start by removing the plastic trim piece located underneath the stereo but above the power outlet. This trim simply pulls off by hand, no tools required. Set it aside. Next, we're going to open the lower glove compartment. Then we're going to squeeze both sides inward and pull down to release it completely. Inside, you'll see a single 8mm combination bolt, which is a hex head with a Phillips drive, holding the stereo bracket in place. So using a long number 2 Phillips screwdriver with a magnetic tip, reach through the opening and remove the bolt. The magnetic tip helps prevent dropping the bolt inside the dash. Next, we're going to open the upper glove box. On the bottom edge toward the front, you'll find a small indentation. Insert a plastic pry tool or flathead screwdriver to pop it loose. Once loosened, pull the stereo assembly straight out. The stereo is secured by tabs all the way around. Pull gently until it disengages. On the back of the stereo, disconnect all wiring harnesses. Set the old stereo aside. The air vents are attached to the stereo with 5 Phillips screws. Remove them and install the vents onto the new stereo using the same screws. Next, remove the hazard light button, and that's held in with 2 Phillips screws. Transfer it to the new stereo and make sure the triangle is oriented upright. Plug the larger harness from the car into the matching connector on the new stereo. Attach the smaller plug for the radio function. This stereo comes with a backup camera as well as GPS. However, we are only going to use the stereo function. Then connect the wiring to the hazard light switch as well. Carefully slide the new stereo into the dash, aligning the tabs. Push until it clicks and locks into place. Unlike the factory stereo, no additional bolt is required for this one. Next, close the top glove box. On the lower glove box, push the sides inwards and then simply push up to lock it in place. Snap the lower plastic trim piece back into position beneath the stereo. Then, you can turn the car on. Set the time, date, and audio settings. Then you're able to pair your Bluetooth device and test the stereo, or simply turn on the radio function. And that's it. If you found this video helpful, hit the thumbs up button and subscribe for more videos like these.